Hey guys, look at the letterhead. The breadcrumbs are at the top. That's typical. Take a screenshot. Here's the subject. 4-inch sine bar gauge block kit. This is a fishing expedition. What I do with this idea is relative to what kind of feedback I get. I think it's a hot idea. I want to run it by you. Alright? Hang on. Obviously, I sell a lot of sine bars, and the one I sell the most of is a 4-inch sine bar. See where my mouse is? Right? This video is about Morse tapers only. It says no trigonometry needed, and I'm making this even easier than that. Alright? I've had a number of guys say, but here's the settings. Let's go to a Morse taper 0. See it on the left? You go across here, you got a 4-inch Morse taper. The stack height, sine bar gauge block stack height, 0.10406. You gotta set your gauge blocks to that height. Some guys don't only want it in inch, they want it in metric, which adds more confusion. I can take all the confusion out of this bullshit with this gauge block set, and I'll show you that anyways. But as you get these settings, you see them, you gotta get a set of gauge blocks to put together. You ain't gonna get a gauge block that's 0.10406. You're gonna have to put a combination together. Another pain in the ass. If you had something that was exactly that size and you were cutting a Morse taper, you just slip it under there, eliminate all the bullshit. You don't need to do the trig or put the combinations together. We'll go down to here. You see them all? I'm only talking about a 4-inch sine bar, and I'm only talking about Morse tapers. But I'm going to show you how easy this can be. I want to know if I can make this idea work. You know what I mean? Alright. We're back to my CAD drawing. Same bullshit at the top. Morse tapers only. 4-inch sine bar gauge block kit. Alright, let me give you an idea of the proportions. Let's start here. You see this? This is the USA penny. It's 0.060 wide. It weighs 2.5 grams. Alright? You see under it? Morse taper 0, 4-inch sine bar. Right? We're gonna laser engrave on this. Same diameter, right? Don't mind the notes here, 30 pieces and all. It weighs 5.89 grams. I'm gonna make, well, let me do this. See, it's hardened steel. We're talking about a hardened piece. That's that diameter or a little bit less. And the gauge block is gonna be 0.10406, like it calls for, plus or minus 1/10 of 1,000. Alright? Let me show you how wide this is. This is the penny width. I'm going to show you what those widths would be. Alright? See that? The penny's 0.060. The gauge block is going to be 0.104. Alright? Not quite twice as thick, but you can think of a penny and you can get the proportions, right? This isn't a square block or anything. It's going to be round, hardened, and ground to tight tolerances. You see it? Now we'll go here. We're going to engrave this. You see it? It's going to be engraved on it. You can read it. You don't have to do any trig. You can read it. It states the sine bar and it states the size if you want to measure it, right? It's all there. Now we go to Morse taper 1, same routine. Morse taper 1, 4-inch sine bar, that's the thickness. Plus or minus 1/10. And we go down like this all the way. See it? Morse taper 2, 4-inch sine bar, that's the thickness, all visible. Right? Same thing all the way down. I got them all the way. I drove myself nuts with this. You see it? Morse taper 5. I got them all the way up to Morse taper 7. Got the tolerances, got the weights. Right? Alright, now I'm gonna show you how it's gonna stack up. Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna show you what the kit looks like. It's gonna have 9 pieces. You see it says 9 pieces per kit. 9 gauge blocks that are round. You see this? Well, let me go up here. Alright, I'm showing these gauge blocks in this kit. This is Delrin. It's a Delrin tubing, and it's got a Delrin cap on each side, and the caps will just push on gently. When you want a gauge block, you slip one side or the other off, you dump them out, and you read it, and you use the one that fits. On the top of the cap, you see it's going to say Morse tapers, 4-inch sine bar gauge blocks. It'll read that. I'm going to go over here now. On the top of the kit and the bottom of the kit will have the same thing. So it's going to be ambidextrous. You understand? So that's what the kit will look like. Let me tell you how big the kit is. The kit itself will weigh 53.01 grams. That's, you could put 8.5 of them in 1 pound. I don't know about kilograms and all that shit, all right? Let me do this. I'm going to show you the total height of the kit. A little bit bigger than 1 inch. I'm going to show you the diameter. A little bit bigger than 1 inch. Alright? Right? That is a small unit that's got 9 gauge blocks in it. This will go in a toolbox. The shipping will be like nothing. You know what I mean? Hang on. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I can lay on you, alright? Anyways, that's what I'm offering, huh? I'm offering, would you be, if I can do the math and make the math work so that these don't cost crazy money, and I've done some of it, it's promising as hell. I want to know, would you guys who have the sine bars, the 4-inch sine bars, not all the others, because this is exclusively for a 4-inch sine bar, would you be interested in hearing the price and consider buying one? You know, if I said they were 10 cents each, you'd jump all over it. If I said they were $1,000, you'd be flipping me the finger. You understand? I know what you want because I put myself on both sides of the deal, all right? So, we'll go back to this. 4-inch sine bar, gauge block kit, Morse tapers only. Alright? Let me know. I want some comments, some feedback. You don't comment, I ain't doing shit. I'm not rolling the dice. I gotta have, encourage me. Alright? Thanks a lot.